All right, welcome into the first ever Mount St. Charles Alumni Classic here from Alumni Arena, the historic Alumni Arena. A lot of history in the building today as Team White going to take on Team Red in the battle of the Mount St. Charles alum. Tim Duffy on the call here today with Charlie Adams bringing you in to Woonsocket, Rhode Island for the first ever Alumni Classic here. This should be a good one. I mean, there's so much talent on this ice, so much history in this arena and this school. And Charlie, I'm excited for this one. How you doing today, my man?
Well, it's great to be back in a hockey rink after, especially on this hot day outside here in Woonsocket, Rhode Island for hockey action. It's been a while, but we're excited to bring you this action.
As we're ready to get things going in just a sec, but finishing up some warm-ups. Game starting a little bit late. As there's so much talent on this ice, a lot of history. You know, pretty much everybody on these two rosters playing at the collegiate level as well. So there's going to be some excellent competition here today, and unlike something we've ever seen before here at Alumni Arena.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent. There's the Hagens brothers both going against one another tonight, both from Boston College where they play hockey. But James Hagens, especially the projected 2025 #1 pick in the NHL draft. There's two previous NHL draft #1 picks coming from Mount St. Charles, and maybe a third is on the way. We'll see how he performs here for this 11 a.m. start time.
Yeah, James Hagens was here a couple of years. From 2020 to 2022, he got the #1 pick next year, like you said, in the 2025 NHL entry draft. So we're going to be seeing a lot of good action here today, but not before the national anthem and other pregame festivities. Jacob Costa, who we just saw this year playing for HCRI. I think everyone's getting a shout out to begin this one. up the roster announcements. All right, we're about to get ready to go. This game brought to you by Tovi Hockey Sticks with their patented diamond air blade that delivers superior puck feel, strength, and aerodynamics. No more sacrificing stick strength for speed or feel. You have it all at the Tovi Hockey Stick. Visit tovihockey.com for more details. Go to their Instagram or X accounts at Tovi Hockey. That's T-O-V-I is showing us the screen right there. But Charlie, we got 20 minutes on the clock, 3 20-minute periods here today. And this is going to be a good one between Team White and Team Red here in the first ever Mount St. Charles Alumni Classic.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see the brother-on-brother matchup between the Hagens. And, you know, Michael Hagen's playing for the USHL Chicago Steel, putting in a lot of work there. And James Hagens for the under-18 Team USA. And, of course, we already mentioned the projected #1 pick for 2025. Both teammates at Boston College. That was a big deal for them to play together at Boston College, and now they get to go head-to-head here at their former stomping grounds.
Absolutely. Going to be awesome to see. And, you know, just awesome to be in the building with so much talent around us. There's always a lot of talent here. We also got Chris Pelosi, number 14 for Team Red, his younger brother Rocco. You know, likely looking like he's going to be a future star. Already is a star here at Mount St. Charles, but, you know, just so much depth and history here in Allard Arena. And today it all comes full circle here in the Alumni Classic. This game about to get ready to go.
I'm interested to see what intensity this game's going to be played at. I mean, 20-minute periods.
And the puck drops. We are underway here in the Alumni Classic. And Team White going to have it first. Getting it poked away was Rob Hyde, and now on the move with it, Joachim Lemay. The blue line. Good look from the point. It was Hyde. He couldn't hold on to it. Gets it tipped away, and it's Krusberg Rosine getting it at center ice. Team White going backwards here. On their first possession, this one gets tipped, and it is taken away at center ice. A big hit. Here's Jimmy Gaffredo. Gives it up. Slicing through traffic. That shot gets saved. And it's the first save of the game for Michael Calabre. That was Cam O'Neill taking that one right there. Up ahead, long pass. And even here for Posma, tries to get it off the wall. This one's dumped forward by Tanner Adams. And going back to the way of Team Red. Esposito was leading the charge. He got it ripped away though by Posma. And he gets it up ahead here. Team White takes it back. It's Adams. No look pass there and turns it over back to Michael Hagens. So first time we say their names here today. And Hagens able to get this one back. Trying to find Pelosi there, and it's in no man's land back to Team White. Theo Kiss, the Slovakian, with it. Here's Matt McQuaid back up to Kiss. Gets in the offensive zone. Kiss inside centering pass. It gets saved off the deflection there on the second try by Pearson. His first save today. Ethan Pearson in net for Team Red. Who's in the offensive zone here. This one shot ahead, tipped in, and scores. It's Jaden Sisson with the first goal of the game for Team Red. He was in the right spot, the right time, and caught Calabre sleeping. Able to punch in the game's opening goal.
Looks like we're going to keep the clock going in this one. Running through all the way. 20-minute running periods, excuse me. And yeah, first goal on the board. Neither team even has a backup goalie, so both teams will be hoping on one person to lead them between the pipes.
That's right. I mean, there's not a lot of depth at the goaltender position. Red able to get it back here. That shot gets saved by Calabre. It was Trinecki in there taking the shot there on the other way, and it's going to find Jacob Costa up ahead. Numbers here for Team Red. That one gets saved by Calabre. And, you know, even with the goaltending and, you know, making saves, they're not even stopping the clock. They just keep playing and not stopping the clock, but, you know, calling for time. On the game clock, here's Ben Robertson. He's trapped in the corner, gets it ripped away on the break here. Michael Satara 2-on-1, gets it back, Satara scores. What a beautiful give and go right there with Satara and Cam O'Neill able to dice it in for goal number 2. Rather, it was Trinecki in there who set it up there, and it's 2-0 for Team Red.
That's a beautiful second goal for Team Red. You saw it build up the ice, and there was no way they could miss that shot, already leading by 2.
Satara, he played on the U18 team back in the 2019-2020 COVID season. Merrimack College Warrior getting the goal there. This one gets tipped around and he'll be taken back by Team Red. Here's Jimmy Gaffredo. Numbers here for Team Red again. Who's in control so far. Great cross-ice pass. That one gets saved by Calabre, as it was Brandon Crowell with a good look from the left side point. This one up ahead to James Higgins, the number 1 projected pick. The 2025 NHL draft. Dumps it forward, and it's only Red bodies there. Taken back by Jimmy Gaffredo. And, you know, Charlie, you were talking about the intensity of this game, you know, kind of the pace too, before how you thought it was going to go. And Team Red, they're putting the pedal on the metal so far here in this one, as Guillaume Richard slipping down there. But, you know, it's been a very competitive game so far.
There's a first look from Higgins, and yeah, it's Team Red that's definitely leading the dance. Maybe Team White's going to have to start picking up the momentum, seeing what Red has brought out of the gate.
Here's Kreuzberg-Rosine going to dump this one up ahead. Team Red able to get there first. It's Michael Higgins. He gets it over to Richard. This one flipped up down the ice, trying to catch up after it. Pelosi, and he gets that one saved. It's still alive, got into harm's way. It was Calvert trying to clear it right there. And Caggiano almost tipped it back in his own goaltender's net. You know, Pelosi, the Bruins draft pick, who currently plays at Quinnipiac, with his first, you know, decent look so far here in the first period. Gets feet up ahead, and Team White all over it defensively right there. Good play by Tanner Adams to get it the other way, but it's right back to Team Red on the move. It's Nick Whitehead. He had no defenders around him there. Whitehead, a little deep inside, sets it up. And whiffing on it there was Codsey. Thought he had a good look from the top and did not have his stick on that one. Whitehead will chase back after it here for Team Red, who has just been dominating possession in the first 7 minutes of this one, Charlie.
Yeah, Team Red continues to do it on both sides of the puck, now getting it out of their own end. And they have a pretty strong team. They're going against 2 of the draft picks that are playing in this, but they're doing well in the first.
Team White looking to get on the board. This one go off the wall, and it's back to Team Red near side. Chernecki in there. He had the assist earlier. He gets it one ripped away, gets it back, and turned over was Sisson, who had the first goal of the game. Here's Tristan Boudreau up ahead. Chernecki in there now, left side, cross-ice feed. He gets it back, and Chernecki in there scores the goal. Great puck movement there, and once again, it's Sisson and Chernecki in there collaborating for the goal. Number 3 for Team Red.
There's not much that Calabre could have done in net to stop that after already trying to stave off multiple attempts. Finally got the open goal, and Team Red continues to roll on in this first Alumni Classic.
Team Red is rolling right now. And Team White looking, still trying to find some rhythm, any type of rhythm right now here in the first period, as we're not even halfway through the opening 20 minutes, and Team Red already up to a commanding 3-0 advantage. Chernecki in there. Gets it back, trying to tip it in. Off his stick to the left, and now Sisson trying to get there, and this one at center ice. Costa. Here's JJ Monteiro. He hits the post, it looked like. Team White, they haven't had a whole lot of shots on goal so far here in the first period. That was, I think, just their second. There's Monteiro that time, but it's Nolan King now. Back to Krushek. Cross-ice feed. It's Robertson. Krushek putting on the jet. Stops on a dime. Gives it up. Theo Kiss. Left side. Krushek. King. Robertson. Red all over it defensively here. That one shot inside, and a good save by Jack Spicer, who's not Jack Spicer, that's Pearson. In net for Team Red as we approach the midpoint of this opening period. Here's Gaffredo, he turns it over. Logan Flynn getting it back for Team White, and he couldn't hold on to it either. Let's go Fredo, cross-ice feed, and that one off the stick of Crowell. They get it back here, and that one sent inside by Gaffredo in the center, and that one couldn't find anybody with a white jersey here. Taken away by Krushek. Zach Aben. Good cut to get some space. It's Kreuzberg Rosine. That one gets saved. Still alive, trying to flip it in. Got denied again. That was LeMay that time on the follow, and he couldn't punch it in either. No luck for Team White so far here in the first period. Some excellent goaltending. Now gets tipped, flies into the wall. Here's Aben. And Team White, they're really starting to kind of pick up some sort of rhythm. I mean, we didn't really see them have too much of the possession in the first 10 minutes, but now they're getting some shots up, trying to get something going here, but can't do it like that. Here's Team Red the other way. It's the Preach inside, good cut, a little wiggle, and losing the handle was Crowell right there. Up ahead, onside, here's a good look, little wiggle, shots. He didn't get it, no. You saw the goaltender stick his stick out there to deny it. That was O'Connell, who had a one-on-one with Pearson, and he couldn't punch it in. What a play by the goaltender. There's Richard. Jan Richard trying to get through. This one still alive behind the net. And Esposito couldn't hold on to it that time. Here's Aben. It's his pocket pick. Nick Whitehead, cross-ice feed. And it's a good defensive play there by Posmo, who takes it away for a sec. Back to Team Red as we are a dozen minutes into this first period. here on Fans Only Sports Network, brought to you by Toby Hockey Sticks with their patented Diamond Air Blade, delivering superior puck feel, strength, and aerodynamics. No more sacrifice of stick strength for speed or feel. Here we go for Team White. Good look, shot saved again, still alive. That time on the follow, it goes in, and Team White on the board. It's, guess who? James Higgins. Trying to be the star of the show, gets the first goal for Team White here in this one.
Well, Ethan Pearson started off with some great saves and already faced that one-on-one just earlier, but now Higgins comes down and shows off why he's the projected #1 pick in the 2025 NHL draft.
There's always a goal during the ad read, I feel like. That shot too tall, but the big ticket right there, James Higgins getting Team White on the board. But if you want to learn more about Toby Hockey Sticks, visit TobyHockey.com or visit their Instagram or X accounts at Toby Hockey. That's TOVI, is shown in the bottom right corner of our screen. Here's Team Red the other way. Esposito, cross-ice feed, good look here. Sets it up inside, and that one pinballs to the right. It was Pelosi who had a good chance there. Esposito and Pelosi fighting for Team Red. It's going to bounce over to Higgins, though, for Team White. Makes a nice spin move there to get some space. That one gets tipped. It's going to go into the wall. And Chernecki in there, trying to get up ahead, could not. Gets his pocket picked. Here's O'Connell the other way. Ryan O'Connell gets it saved. And Team White really starting to get some rhythm here, as they've been out shooting the last few minutes. Here's Esposito. Long pass, near side, Higgins. It's Michael Higgins. He tries to flip it up, could not. And O'Connell finds this puck. It's ripped away by Nick Whitehead. Chernecki in there. Off the stick of Boudreau. Couldn't make the play there. And flipped over to Rob Hyde. Here's Hyde. Going far side. Higgins. Going backwards here with it. And Higgins trying to race up back to it. Back to Red on the break. It's Darlington. Sets it up. Back to Darlington. And he couldn't punch it in. A little bit too long right there. But Darlington gets it back. Trying to feed it back to Sisson. But gets it taken away by Ben Robertson, who has it now. Robertson, the Cornell University member / student. Here's Tanner Adams trying to get through traffic, could not. Costa gets it up ahead to Sisson. Gonna leave it here for Boudreau. Back to Team White. Onside with it, Monteiro gets it saved. Spinning away is Chernecki in there. Up to Darlington, couldn't get after it. And Robertson will reset once again for Team White. Substitution here for Team Red. Taking advantage was Team White, and they could not get it on target. It was Brady Berard that time, a little bit too tall. Richard. As we have 4 minutes left here in the opening period. Brandon Crowell, cross-ice feed, good look here, gets saved. That was O'Neill getting denied that time by Calibret, and another look here, that go in? I think, yes. That was O'Neill who was able to punch it in. I believe, no goal. They keep playing. You know, I saw a puck in the back of the net. There's a couple of pucks in the back behind Calibret. No goal, though. Here's Robertson. Back to LeMay. Robertson at the blue line. Black line here at Mount. This one almost gets tipped in. Second chance for Monteiro. Still has it behind the net. Monteiro, good job to get some space. Here's LeMay. What a move. LeMay dicing it up. Fires. Too tall. Robertson again, he turns that one over. It's Satara who scored the second goal of the game here today in Allard Arena. Here's O'Neal. Far side, O'Neal sets it up. Gets it back, shot, score. Jimmy Gaffredo. And it's been some unbelievable puck movement here today for Team Red. Case in point that time, 4 goals scored by 4 different players here for Team Red in the first period.
Gaffredo with some great deking late to get Calabre out of position and put away goal 4. It's been a great first period here in the first ever Alumni Classic at Adelard.
An absolute dandy first 18 minutes. They still haven't updated the last goal on the scoreboard here at Mount, but it is a 4-1 game. So we have goals from Jaden Sisson, Michael Satara, Victor Trinecki in there, and now Jimmy Gaffredo for Team Red. Here's Team White the other way. That one gets saved as Krushek on the break couldn't punch it in. Back to Team Red. O'Neal turns that one over. There's Krusberg-Racine. Krusberg-Racine getting through traffic. Got it on net at the end, and it hits the post. Good look here from the right side. That one gets tipped around the net, and it is saved. Big time save there from Pearson. And we're just waiting for some substitutions. They're going pretty slow with it, Team Red. On the other end, shot saved. Calabre. A minute to go in the opening period. There's Whitehead. Leaves it for Esposito. Bounces over to Michael Hagans. Hagans, left side point. It's Whitehead. Gonna get in the middle here. Leaves it for Kadzi. Kadzi inside. Pelosi gets that one tipped. And it goes into the wall off it as well. Pelosi gonna get it back here. One-timer. That time gets saved by Calabre. Final 10 seconds here in period number 1. Red trying to get one last good look here in the first. And they will not. That concludes the first 20 minutes. Team Red up by 3. What a period it was. With 4 different goal scorers for Team Red here in the first period of the Mount Alumni Classic. We got some Zamboni time here in between the first and second period. We'll be right back here on Fans Only Sports Network for period number 2. All right, back here, 20 more minutes on the board here in period number 2. Team Red leads at 4-1. Tim Duffy joined back here by Charlie Adams. Charlie, it was a first period that Team Red came out of the gate swinging hard, getting up 3-0, and then, still up by 3 goals now. But, what a first period it was for the boys in red.
Yeah, it's been a great first period of a great event. Attendance here at Adelard Arena free for this one. There's a bunch of outdoor games set up outside. And this looks like just the start of a great day for the Mount St. Charles hockey program.
Here's O'Connell down the ice. O'Connell! Top shelf to bin it in, and Team White back on the board early. Only took them 30 seconds here in the second period. So O'Connell, who was at Mount for 3 seasons from 2019 to 2022, able to knock that one in. Top shelf, getting over the left shoulder of Pearson. That is the first goal of the period for either team. And it was a quick one right there.
Maybe some intermission adjustments from Team White coming out and firing early.
Yeah, we had the Zamboni. It's a fresh sheet of ice, and the adjustments look like they have been made as Team White trims this lead back down to 2. They have trailed by 2 scores pretty much the entire game, and multiple scores, I should say. On the other end, though, Team Red trying to set this one up in traffic, and they'll come away with it out of the pile. It's Alfredo inside. This one gets tipped, and it is taken by Bruceberg Rosine. LeMay. This one is Richard. He couldn't hold on to it there. Here's O'Connell. This one in traffic. Hagens will lose control of it. And O'Neill going to get this one back for Team Red. Cam O'Neill thought about going one way, went the other instead, lost the puck and his footing. Other direction now, James Hagens surveys. Cross-ice feed taken away. Good play there by Gaffredo. And this pass a little bit too long. And this Calibrate will come out of the net to retrieve that one. There's Robertson. From behind the net, Robertson up to center ice. And Posma couldn't hold on to it. This one loose. Adams able to get it right side. Berard. Here's Robertson. The left sets it up in the middle, and that one Berard got saved. And it's ripped away by Esposito. Esposito stopping and turning, gives it up. Good look here for Codsey, and maybe Pelosi with it now. Ripped away by Posma up ahead. Hagens trying to get after it. He does. He fires, and it's saved by Pearson. There's Michael Hagens. You find Whitehead here off the wall. Another pass off the wall. There's Esposito right side. Sets up for Pelosi And he watches that one fly by him. Back to Team White the other direction. Good feed. Up ahead, trying to flip it in. The end of the play was Tanner Adams. It was Monteiro who was leading the break that time. Neither of them could get it past Pearson. On the other end now, Codsey fires, missed it right. Second chance, scores. It's Sam Esposito making it 5-2. And it's the 5th different goal scorer for Team Red. So Esposito, who only played a year here 2 seasons ago, playing for the Long Island Gulls now, he is able to punch in another one for Team Red, who is, trying to put themselves firmly in the driver's seat once again. This one down the ice. Sisson trying to get after it. Calabre will first. As we are 5 minutes into this second period, this game brought to you by Toby Hockey Sticks once again with their patented Diamond Air Blade, delivering superior puck feel, strength, and aerodynamics. No more sacrificing stick strength for speed or feel. You can have it all at Toby Hockey Stick. Visit TobyHockey.com for more details, or visit their Instagram or X accounts at Toby Hockey. That's T-O-V-I, as shown in the bottom right corner of our screen. Here's Krusek. He lost control of it, gets poked away, and Boudreau was there first. This one bounces over to Aiden Darlington. Monteiro trying to get through. There's Monteiro, right side, gets in the middle. That one, he was able to get off on the second try, and it gets saved by Pearson.
I'm curious if we're ever going to see a penalty called, or what it would take to get a penalty called during this Alumni Classic. We do have a referee, but we haven't even ran any face-offs on icings or anything.
I think it's got to be something egregious, to get a penalty in a game like this. That shot scores, a laser beam from Cole Krusberg-Racine to get the deficit back down to 2. So the defenseman from Stratham, New Hampshire, playing at Western Michigan, able to knock in the 3rd goal for Team White here today.
Team Red has stayed one step ahead for this game, and they got it back up to a 3-goal lead in this period. Now the White team is fighting back. It's down to a 2-goal. Once again, some more life in this second period to be sure for Team White.
And that's their 2nd goal of the period, and now Team White on the move. Here's O'Connell leading the break. O'Connell gets that one tipped. He was looking for Rob Hyde on the other side. It's still alive. Hyde got a piece of it, bounces into the wall near side. It stays with Team White in the offensive zone, but that one turned back over. It was McQuaid who got the piece of it at the end of the play. And now Guillaume Richard near side with it. Richard going right, trying to get around the corner. Richard in traffic, trying to get a shot off, and scoring is Cam O'Neill. So Cam O'Neill, one of the NHL draftees on the ice today, drafted by the Ottawa Senators in the 5th round, able to knock in the goal for Team Red. It's a half dozen on the board for Team Red. So whenever Team White gets momentum, looks like Team Red is answering back. That's twice now that they've answered a Team White score here in the second period so far. So it's been an eventful second period. 4 goals already in the first 8 minutes. Can they get one more here? No. It was Hyde that time, getting it saved by Pearson. And it's ripped away. Here's Satara. Satara with some space. Satara with the goal this second. And he's the first multi-goal scorer here today, as number 22 gets goal number 2 here in period number 2. That's 3 on the board for Team Red in the second.
That was a great goal, sneaking it up high in the top right corner of the net. It was a tight gap to squeeze it past Calabre, but Team Red continues to roll on in this second period.
They sure do, and that one Was a beauty on the break. Here's Whitehead. To the right side to Gefredo. This one, shot, score, 3 goals. In a matter of seconds, it's Pelosi on the follow that time. So Chris Pelosi, another draftee from the Boston Bruins, playing at Quinnipiac. He scores. Did he? No, he didn't score actually. No, my apologies. I thought he scored. He did not.
He found the back of the net, but I think the first sign of refereeing what came on in this game, since the net was loose, they said no goal.
Yeah, no goal. And O'Connell, you said the first sight of refereeing. Yeah. No goal there, but it's back to Team Red. Pelosi trying to answer back. He couldn't hold on to it that time. As Joaquin LeMay able to get it. He's trying to get out of trouble here. Does. By giving up to Aben. Here's LeMay. Quick second period so far. Despite all the goal scoring, we are halfway through this game now, and Pelosi able to get it back, trying to answer. Pelosi getting through. Pelosi leaning and got it saved by Calabre. Here's Team Red looking to get another shot off. Pelosi, net moves a lot there. And they're not going to blow it dead. Instead, it's Dallas Potter. Actually, no, sorry, Hagen's the other way. That one too tall on the shot from Brady Berard. Here's Hagens up ahead. Esposito, and now Pelosi. Whitehead. Back to Pelosi. Hagens. Over to Whitehead. Down the ice. He's got James Hagens. Hagens got it saved. Tried to fake it one way, flip it the other way, and Pearson makes another great save that time. Oh, and a little bit too long for Jacob Costa. Couldn't get a stick on it. Rather, it was Esposito. Good look here. One-time look. Got saved by Calabre. It was right there for Ratkadze. Other direction now. Team White trying to answer back. And Adams gets that one saved. Adams gets it back. Trying to get inside and instead lost control of it. Konecki in there, took it away from him, and Calabre. Team Red back in the offensive zone. We're back and forth, third or second period so far. Konecki in there, trapped in the corner by a couple of white jerseys. And it is taken away by Ben Robertson. Robertson, cross ice, Adams, this one. Will find Monteiro, and he's unable to hold on to it. Costa took it away from him. Konecki in there with some space, trying to tip it up ahead. Good defensive play that time by Nolan King. King trying to trap Konecki here in the corner. He's able to get rid of it, but it's back to Team White. Numbers here, 3-on-2 break. And they couldn't get it past Costa that time. Not a great feed from Hagens. Sets it up in the middle. That one gets saved by Calabre. It was Nolan King. Rather, it was Darlington. Got a good look there. And Team White, they've had a better second period. No luck on that one with King getting it saved, but this is a game so far that's really been in Reds' control up to this point, Charlie. And the Team White looking like they had some momentum. It's now a 4-goal deficit for the boys in white.
Yeah, Ethan Pearson between the posts has been great.
There's Monteiro trying to set it up that time, and Hagens couldn't get a stick on it. Monteiro finds this at the blue line, charging through, going right. Monteiro cuts inside, shot, score. And that one will count. J.J. Monteiro with the goal. doing it all himself on that one. The Providence College Friar, who spent 3 years here from 2020 to 2023, is able to punch it in. Gives it up. Red trying to make a move that time. This Kreuzberg Racine getting it back to Team White. This one tipped against the wall. LeMay. Kreuzberg Racine. He lost it. Here's Richard on the break. Richard has a goal. Guillaume Richard scores. 7th different goal scorer for Team Red. And for the 3rd time in the second period, they answer a Team White goal in quick fashion.
They're not allowing any chance for White to make a comeback, despite this being their highest scoring period.
So a whole lot of game left as we are inside the last 5 minutes now of the second period. Good look here, shot, score. So they answer back, and it's Theo Kiss with the goal. All right, at the top of the slot there, and that is the 5th different goal scorer for Team White. So, I mean, we've seen 13 goals today scored by 12 different players, and just goes to show how good this program is, how many great players come out of Mount St. Charles. And case in point there with Kiss, the Slovakian from the University of Massachusetts, getting the goal, and it's back to a 3-goal game. So let's see if Team Red can answer back this time. Gets in the middle. That one turned over by Gaffredo. Here's Krushek. Gaffredo leaves it for Krushek. He turns it over. Back to Richard, up ahead to Cam O'Neill. Gives it up. One more pass to Richard from Crowell. They couldn't get it. The net moved as well. Stays in the offensive zone for Team Red, trying to get in their 9th goal, as they've had 4 this period. Here's a good look that time for Crowell. Got it saved, though, by Calabre. Down the ice, though, it finds LeMay. LeMay inside. Shot, score. It's Theo Kiss again. Back to back for Theo Kiss, and that's the first consecutive goal streak that Team White's had all day.
And now that they're trying to string them together here, maybe a comeback is on the way. There is still a full period of action to go.
As we are now at a 2-goal game. We saw this earlier in the period when it was 4-2. And now Team White really knocking on the doorstep here of making a comeback. This one slapped up ahead. They trailed by as much as 4, as we just saw literally a few minutes ago. But Theo Kiss with back-to-back goals. Got to clear this one out as Caggiano. Here's Aben. That's his pocket pick there. Pelosi. Up ahead, going left side, shot. Did that go in? No, it got saved. Calabre, another good save there, and Aben up ahead. Here's O'Connell on the break. He already scored once this period. O'Connell makes a nice move, gets inside, and got denied. And he had a similar looking goal earlier on a break like that on the other side. Couldn't get it by Pearson on that try. Here's Whitehead. Falling down was Rob High, losing his balance there. Hagens. Pelosi. This one's loose on the right side of the net. Pelosi trying to get some space. Got it poked away. And we'll find Hagens. Here's Michael Hagens. He couldn't hold on to it either. Brett Kotze. Now Whitehead. Up to Pelosi. A minute to go here in the second. Pelosi got it saved. Zachary Aben couldn't hold on to it. This one off the wall to Hagens. Esposito, left side, gets it up, back to Esposito. Tipped, and it's going to find Kotze. Here's O'Connell on the break, looking back behind him. O'Connell's making a one-goal game. He can't. Got it saved again as we are looking at 15 seconds left in the period, and O'Connell, who had 2 breakaways in the last couple of minutes, back taken away by Hagens. Final seconds. Can they do anything here? 4, 3, and that is going to end the second period. But a valiant effort from Team White to get it back down to 2, as they trail by as much as 4 on 2 different occasions here in the second period. We come back, 20 more minutes of action here from Allard Arena. Team White, Team Red. We'll be right back here on Fans Only Sports. All right, back here, final 20 minutes. It is an 8-6 game. Team Red on top. Team White, though, with 2 unanswered goals, both from Theo Kiss to end the second period. We're looking at a totally different, game of hockey than we had for the majority of this one. This is the closest Team White has trimmed the margin down. Tim Duffy coming back in with Charlie Adams. And Charlie, what a way to end the second for Team White, looking to, get in control of this game or keep the momentum going at least so they can try to at least tie things up or take their first lead of the game.
Yeah, it's been a pretty easy-going first 2 periods, but hopefully in the third we see a step up in intensity now that this game's gotten a little closer after a good second out of Team White.
It was a really good second for Team White. Team Red, though, who's been the driver's seat all game. That shot gets saved by Calabre. I thought it came out of his mitts for a sec. He's able to deny the shot taken there by Aiden Darlington. Darlington, a native Rhode Islander from North Kingstown, played on this team for 3 years at Mount St. Charles Academy for the Saints. Here's Adams over to Joaquim LeMay. LeMay gets it back from Hagens. This one gets tipped, trying to slap it in front of the net. That time was Berard. But Pearson leaning for it, able to get on top of it and make the save.
That was a pretty good save from Pearson. Pearson, along with a good amount of other players on either team, some of the oldest players in action here, with their last years being in 2020 as a Mountie.
That's the interesting thing about this game. I mean, everyone kind of came around the same time. Here's a shot. That one goes a little bit wide to the left for Tanner Adams. And that's a couple times now that Team White has had some breakaways. They haven't been able to even get on net. But that's the cool thing about a lot of these rosters is that these guys all kind of playing around the same time. You see mostly around 2019 to 2022. So a couple years out of the program, but here's a good look right here, and it's still alive for Posma. Still alive, gets swatted out, and it finds Nolan King. King over to Berardi, couldn't hold on to it. And now here's Trinecki in there. He's able to race back to it in the corner. Trinecki in there. Trying to get by Posma. Spins and gives it up. Taken away by Posma. Hagens. Going left. Hagens leaves it. Extra pass inside from Sitara. This one down the ice. O'Connell will get there, but not before Pearson. Comes out of the net and makes the play, but it's taken back by Team White. A little bit of a pause right there in the action. As Kodsi will regroup here for Team Red behind the net. King turns it over. It's O'Neill up ahead to Sitara. Hagens over to Kodsi. O'Neill gets over to Hagens. Extra pass inside. That one missed to the right for Kodsi. Down the ice, O'Connell, though, another break. O'Connell, can he do it that time? No. That's 3 breakaways for Ryan O'Connell. He has not been able to connect on. As the Merrimack College player, who does have 1 goal from a similar play in the beginning of the second, unable to do anything that time. Here's Aben the other way, though. White really picking up the rhythm here. Aben's shot gets saved. A good piece of it. Got Pearson right there. And Aben able to rip this one back as it's in out of the midst of Nick Whitehead. Cruiser couldn't hold on to it that time as Costa trying to get it out of there. And over to Whitehead. Down the ice. What a feed onside. It's Pelosi. He got it saved. I think Calabre got a piece of that one as it deflected wide to the left, but it stays back to Pelosi that time. Got saved again. Still alive. Hit the side of net. Esposito that time on the follow. So Team White bending but not breaking defensively here as we are looking at a first 5 minutes of scoreless action in this third period.
Yeah, it's been a long stretch here of just missed opportunities now on both sides of things.
And you know what could help them, not miss those opportunities? If they had a Tovey hockey stick, our sponsor for today's game, Tovey hockey sticks with their patented diamond air blade delivering superior puck feel strength and aerodynamics. No more sacrificing stick strength for speed or feel. Have it all the Tovey hockey stick. Here's Whitehead inside Pelosi. No Tovey there, but you can visit ToveyHockey.com for more details or follow their Instagram or Twitter accounts at Tovey Hockey. As Pelosi's shot from distance gets saved, it's still alive and it finds its way in. It was Whitehead at the end of the play, got a piece of it. I'm not sure if they're going to give Whitehead or Pelosi the goal, but looks like it will be Nick Whitehead's, and it's number 9 on the board for Team Red. And they score the first goal of the third period. It only took us about 6 minutes. But you saw Calabre that time. He had it deflected hard off his chest and ends up bouncing in.
Just a horrible feeling, knowing that's going behind you and nothing you can do to stop it.
Yeah, tough right there for Michael Calabre, the Hudson, Ohio native, playing for the Twin City Thunder now. There's Esposito. Wrapped from behind, and is that going to be the first penalty? They're not going to call it on Montero. And that would have been called most likely if this was not an alumni game, but no whistle there. You heard the hollering from the bench, and Team Red with Boudreau down the ice. 3-on-1, but they could not get by Cole Krusberg-Racine as Whitehead was the one out there. Boudreau gets it back, though, for Team Red. Esposito near side. He lost control of it. Hyde able to get it back for Team White. Montero centering pass. It's taken away by Gaffredo. Here's Nick Whitehead. 3-on-2 for Team Red. Whitehead tried to set it up that time for Gaffredo. Could not, but he has it back here. Still some offensive zone time here for Team Red, nursing this 3-goal advantage, trying to get it back to their largest lead of the game, which was at 4. Here's a good feed from the slot. This one gets tipped around, and Whitehead will find it. He's going to bounce over to Gaffredo. Here's Rashad. Gaffredo. Ahead, here's Chernecki in there, going left. Chernecki in there, sets it up, shot scored. Jimmy Gaffredo, number 2 for him. And it's double digits for Team Red. And, we've seen just this masterful attack here from Team Red. I mean, they're just so in sync. Another example there, and it's pretty much all their goals have been assisted, right in front of the net, it seems like. And another example of it on that one, Charlie.
Well, we've called plenty of Mount St. Charles hockey on the Fans Only Sports Network, and we've seen plenty of high-scoring action. And when you get some of your best alumni together on the ice, of course, you're going to have a high-scoring back-and-forth game with some great passing and great scoring as well.
Absolutely. And we've seen that a lot from Team Red today, who's back in control. Richard trying to get in the middle that time. He got ripped away. Now it's Chernecki in there. Got the shot off somehow. Got safe, stays alive. Shot that time flies into the netting. Goes back into play. That's the best part about this game. That puck flies into the netting, just bounces back into the ice, and we're continuing on. There's Richard. Cross ice feed to Chernecki in there. Seeing a couple of defenders in his face. Here's LeMay cutting inside. LeMay got it tipped on its way there. Able to get it back here. And it's going to find Jaden Sisson. Numbers here for Team Red. Sisson will give and go with Richard on that one. Down the ice, Robertson Inside, trying to slap it in. It was Adams, could not. It's a good pass from Robertson. Adams in the corner. Good pass in traffic. Robertson from the slot. That one gets ripped away from Berard. Adams trying to charge through, could not. Berard off the wall, back over to Richard. Under 10 minutes to go here in the third period. Here's Higgins trying to cut through with Chernecki in there. And Pearson will cover up that time as we're 50 and a half minutes into this one. A great atmosphere here, Charlie. I mean, there's a lot of heads in attendance. A lot of goals on the board as well. And the first ever Alumni Classic for Mount St. Charles, it's gone pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, I remember as we were getting ready for this game, we saw a lot of players walking in and they were looking around Adelard Arena, some of them seeing it for the first time in years and just reflecting on their time here and seeing the stuff. It's pretty similar to how they left it.
It is. It's a lot warmer than when they played here. This place used to be absolutely freezing, but in the last year it's gotten pretty warm here in Adelard Arena. Wearing shorts pretty comfortably. Very hot outside as well, as Higgins couldn't make the play there. Higgins will have it again. He gets it ripped away from him. It's O'Neal. That one a little bit too tall. O'Neal will get it back here. Gets it over to Michael Higgins. Michael Higgins inside, shot on the second chance. The net moved about 45 degrees right there. Saves in the offensive zone for Team Red, though. Satara trying to get there, could not. And down the ice, it's James Higgins. Can he answer? Yes! James Higgins with number 2. And it's the strike that Team White needed to get it back to 3. The future NHLer with a big-time play right there.
You definitely do not want to see him on a one-on-none breakaway. Making you pay right there. It's back down to a 3-goal game. We need some quick scoring from Team White to make this a bit of a closer atmosphere.
7.5 minutes to go.
They might have stopped the clock at some point. I'm finally behind on them.
They might have.
Or at least added time.
As the clock here says 7:25 and counting down, and we're going to let our clock catch up to it, but here's Aben. And this one almost got on target for Higgins.
Now, we've seen how they've played the puck off the net, but we're yet to see a puck go directly out into the seats yet. I'm interested to see how they would handle that.
Stop the clock? Probably not. But this one is going to bounce over to Nolan King at center ice. Caggiano up ahead. Good pass to Higgins going right. Higgins sets it up inside for Khrushchev. Khrushchev couldn't knock it in. Pelosi and goes wide to the left. This one will bounce over to Rob Hyde. Ahead, Higgins. Higgins surveys and turns it over. Whitehead. Shot. Esposito tried to tip it in on the follow, could not. They'll get it back here. Looking for goal number 11. It's Team Red. Chernecki in there to Esposito. He couldn't keep his stick on it that time. There's Hyde. This one bounces back over to Montero. 5.5 minutes left here. Team White trails by 3, and it'll stay at 3 as Bruce Booker-Zine got that one saved as well. By Pearson. DeFredo, who scored twice today. The Chernecki in there, good look here. Back to Chernecki in there! On the one-timer, he scores a beauty. Great setup with Guillaume Richard, and Chernecki in there has his second. Lead back up to 4, and that was an exclamation point for Team Red.
It might be time for Team White to start maybe throwing a little bit of sportsmanship out the window and testing how much refereeing we actually have here and just play directly off sides as that play was.
Here's O'Connell. Got it saved. They had some numbers there, 3-on-1. O'Connell again unable to put it in. Still alive here. Trying to clear it was Team Red. O'Connell will find this one. Montero turns it over. Got his pocket picked by Jaden Sisson. Down the ice, it's Chernecki in there looking for the hat trick. No one has a hat trick today for either team. We got Chernecki in there with a couple for Team Red, Satara with a couple for Team Red, and James Hagens with 2 for Team White. So is Theo Kiss for Team White as well. Chernecki in there, dancing with it. Richard, back to Chernecki in there. Inside the slot. Going to bounce back over to Chernecki in there, charging through, trying to go left side. Sets it up, little tap in, and a score. Aiden Darlington able to poke it in on the pass from Richard, who has another assist, and Darlington makes it a dozen for Team Red. Tenth different goal scorer, or 9th for Team Red. Three minutes left in this one. Team Red with their largest lead of the afternoon, up to 5. And this one looking for Logan Flynn. Couldn't get a piece of it there. Flynn over to Adams. Bounces back over to Posma. That one gets tipped. It's going to fly into the glove of Pearson. What a great pass up ahead to Satara. Leaves it for his man, and O'Neal. It gets saved. A lunging save by Calabre. Get a piece of it that time. As Team Red not taking their foot off the gas pedal here in the final couple minutes, but Team White looking for an answer. It's Berard. Got it saved. LeMay trying to spin and poke it in. Was Berard, could not. Stopped in the corner, loose puck. It's going to be taken by Team Red. It's O'Neal the other direction. O'Neal inside, that one saved. Second chance for O'Neal. Net moved a bunch that time as well. The Calabre was all over it again, but here's Adams the other direction. The Team White, 90 seconds left here in the first ever Mount St. Charles Alumni Classic. Good catch up there by Posma to prevent a breakaway chance for O'Neal, and we'll empty the net this time, Team White. So Calabre coming out of the net. And let's see if we can get an empty netter here. Another member from Team Red shooting it there. It's Aben at the blue line. Up to O'Connell, gets it back to Aben. Sets it up inside, shot, score. Theo Kiss with the goal.
No one going to stop the clock with under a minute to go. 6-on-5 continues.
I mean, I don't even know if they called that a goal, but it's not showing on the scoreboard at least. But I believe it. I believe he scored it. That's his third of the game. Theo Kiss. It counts, and they do put up on the scoreboard. So Kiss, the only player today with a hat trick. Going to be in a losing effort though. Here's LeMay though, trying to get one more, but not that time. It's still loose. Can they punch it in? They got a lot of bodies there, Team White. O'Connell out of the pile. 20 seconds left from Woonsocket. Kruchek. The point sets it up inside. Shot, score. It's Kiss with his fourth. With just 10 seconds left, and they're telling the clock, stop the clock, they do. So Theo Kiss, who had 2 goals in succession in the second period, he has 2 goals here in the final minute of the game. He's got 4, they get it back to him here. O'Connell at the buzzer, got it saved. One last shot, they won't get it off, and that is going to conclude the first ever Mount St. Charles Alumni Classic with Team Red victorious. They win it 12-9. What a game it was today. A lot of excitement. A lot of great hockey players as well, obviously. And it ends with a Team Red win who was up in this one for pretty much the entirety of the game. They close it out, and they are the victors here on Saturday afternoon. Charlie, I mean, what a game we just had. You know, this one's for the history books, with it being the inaugural Alumni Classic, and what a contest it was.
Yeah, it was a good way to usher in a new era for Mount St. Charles as a hockey program, one of the most prolific hockey programs across the country, and especially in Rhode Island, leaving the Rhode Island Interscholastic League this year and transferring to more competitive prep-level hockey. And you can just look around Adelard Arena to all the banners that they hang on their walls. This is a new era for Mount St. Charles and some of their alumni coming in to play in this game to usher in that new era.
Absolutely. What a way to usher it in. What a way to get it done here today. You see all the boys, it's all love. And, like we mentioned, a lot of these guys, most of them, they were all here at the same time pretty much at Mount St. Charles Academy. And, it's all love between these guys. What a game it was between Team White and Team Red. Unbelievable showcase of hockey here today. And a lot of excitement as Team Red winning at 12-9 here on Fans Only Sports Network. One last time brought to you by Toby Hockey Sticks. Visit TobyHockey.com to learn more about their sticks and how you can become the best hockey player with the best product on the market. So, Tim Duffy, Charlie Adams, our great cameraman, Jake Lamanti. We'll see you guys all next time here on Fans Only Sports Network from Allard Arena for some more Mount St. Charles hockey coming back to you in September. We'll see you guys then.